You too. This movie was so good.
Oh, thank you.
It was so good. I watched it with my husband, and your performances are brilliant.
Thank you.
I think so much is coming out of this movie for the two of you. So to begin, Jennifer, you waited a long time for a role like this.
I did.
Why? How so?
They don't come along all the time. I think the last role like of this type of magnitude is maybe Selena, for me. Which was years ago, 25 years ago, so long ago. But they come along in your career. And, and I've had some great roles. Don't get me wrong. I've done some great movies and that I love. But there's certain roles that really are kind of like defining for you, that you wait for. They have certain elements that, you just kind of have so much to give to what it has to say. And when I did Selena at that point in my life, I was just, a budding young, actor and, singer myself. And, she was cut down in the middle of her life. And it was something that taught me so much and did so much for me, not just for my career, but for me as a person. And I think these type of roles do change you in that way. And this was really about, this woman who's, wants to get love right, can't find it, feels cursed in a way, and this role having the three different parts to play and realizing, and then having, Tonatiuh's character, Diego's character, all of them wanting to be loved and to be seen, was just such a beautiful thing to put out into the world in this moment, but also a beautiful thing for me to have as a person right now.
Yeah, and when you got that call saying you got this movie with Jennifer Lopez and it's an important movie, did you just freak out?
No.
No,
I literally I shut down.
Bill, you were like, what?
No,
yeah, freak out, shut down.
Shut down. No, it was. Yeah, I wish I could have been like, oh my god, No, it literally. Bill said, text me, and I was like, okay. He said, call me, and I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, so he's either gonna say, call me, I'm so sorry for wasting your time, or call me, you got it. And he said, you got it, and I was like, are you lying?
Oh my god.
And he's like, what? Why would I lie about that?
I
went to straight up shock, and then he was like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but if you were lying, this is a cruel joke.
Wow.
And he goes, this isn't a joke, you got it. And I was like, okay. And he goes, are you happy? I was like, I gotta go. Like, you know what I mean? But then I went straight into like plan mode, because like Jennifer was saying, roles like this don't come.
Yeah, the singing, the dancing,
don't come across
the
often.
acting.
Playing multiple characters, doing two movies essentially.
Yes.
Like the musical, getting to play Kendall in the classic traditional masculine form, and then being essentially genderless as Molina, and doing it like a two-person play in that world.
Yeah, well, I imagine this was a very transformative experience for the both of you. And you've said you're not the same person today that you were last year, right?
Right.
So in what ways?
I mean, a lot happened to me, period, during the filming of this movie. And then after that, I had to cancel a tour. A lot of things happened.
Yeah.
So I really took a year off after this film and just stayed home and concentrated on my children and my own personal growth. And so I am a different person from the person I was when I was filming this movie. So very different in the best ways.
Yeah, that must feel good.
It feels very good.
I bet. And the messages out of this film are
Stunning.
quite powerful. What message do you each get out of it?
I think, honestly, you're not alone is the ultimate message that I feel like people, and I even walked away with. And getting to center non-binary folk, genderqueer folk, and Latinos in a film that is universal by nature, even though it's very specific, just feels great. Vulnerability seems to be the price for connection.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, it's about not looking at who people are on the outside, but looking at their humanity on the inside, and knowing that all of us are people who want to be loved and to be seen. And that's what it's about. So you have these two political prisoners who are escaping into this musical world just to make their life more bearable in that moment, and that's what movies and art does for us. But that they are able to come together through that and really see and appreciate who the other person is and fall in love with each other. Just for who they are on the inside, and forget about the outside and what their life has been, or their political views have been, or their religious views, or their gender, or any of it. It doesn't matter. I see you as a person and I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for helping me get through this very difficult time. You know, there's something just so beautiful about that I feel that Manuel Puig intended when he first wrote the novel years ago. And now you've had all these iterations of Kiss of the Spider-Woman. But I feel like that the message is still not done. And it actually is more relevant today with what's going on in our world than ever.
Yeah. Yeah, we all want to feel seen, right? And I imagine you both feel very seen after doing this movie.
Feel honored.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right, well, get ready. Awards buzz. It's coming. I'll see you guys there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.